in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS. Something like that.
It didn't really work.
You try and do it. How would you do it?
It didn't really work. You know,
I've got my own style.
Just stick to what you have to say.
KUGAN CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at the final press conference here for Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown, yeah. Dylan White press conference. Just, I don't know, just rolled in here. Scott Quigg.
Just rolled up on this place.
How's the nose?
Not bad. Straighter. Well, I think it's definitely straighter. So he did me a favour.
I know it wasn't your night, but what a fucking fight. Like, have you watched it back?
I've probably watched it back about 3-4 times. But I enjoy watching it, but then I also get frustrated watching it because I can see what I should have been doing, just little sort of things what I need to work on. So I can't watch it as a fan. So I would like to watch it as a fan, and hopefully when I put it on once I can watch it as a fan and get excited about it. But I'm watching it, and because it's still fresh, I'm still thinking what I can improve on, what I need to improve on.
I know it's no consolation for you, and when you kind of see the credit you were getting after the fight, which is nice, but ultimately you didn't come away with the result you wanted, so it's kind of a, what's the word?
Don't get me wrong, like I said, it's nice to have the people give me credit and say, oh, what a fighter, good performance and that. But at the end of the day,
you don't want to be second best.
No. All that matters is winning. I was always taught from a youngster that there's no time for runners up, and anytime I used to football tournament, anything, my dad used to say, don't be bringing the runners up trophy home to here because he won't be getting in. So that's how I've been brought up. So it's a bit, like I say, I'm gutted I didn't get the win, but there's nothing more I could have done on the night.
Let's talk about the day before. Obviously, a lot made of you failing to make the weight, etc. Why are you laughing?
Because you're laughing.
I'm not laughing.
No, you are. You're laughing.
No,
the camera can't see you. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing. Why would I be laughing about that? Just think about it. Why would I be laughing about that?
Because you thought it was funny.
Well, I thought it was funny that you missed weight.
I had to pay a fine.
Absolutely not. Don't say things like that.
Well, what I mean is, you was laughing. That's why I laughed. Don't try and make me look thinking it's funny. It wasn't.
Okay. I'll go back. I'll leave this in, but I'm going to go back. Let's go back to the day before. Failed to make weight. You're not the first, you're not the last, but knowing you and how you train and how much you're kind of dedicated to the training side of before you go into the ring, it was a shock for everyone to see you missing that weight. Is that fair to say?
100%. And it was a shock to me, as in obviously with me fracturing my foot 4 weeks out, that hindered on what I could do. So I couldn't have the same. I'm fit as a fiddle, so that's why I was the fitness and all that wasn't a problem. I wasn't thinking, oh, I can't do this, I can't run, I can't do this. But I couldn't do the intensity to shift that last bit of weight. And I think the reason being is I only for 7 days before the weigh-in, I only had 3 pounds to lose, so I held it. And because my body thought I wasn't really eating much or drinking much, so my body went into starvation shock mode, so it didn't think it was being fed. So the last bit that I was trying to get off, it was holding on to for dear life and didn't want to leave. That's all I can think of. That's all it can be, because if I woke up normally on a Thursday, I'd still have six pounds to go. I woke up Thursday morning with only £3 still, right? I thought, it's easy. I did a bike in the morning for an hour with a sweatsuit on. Lost £0.5. That was it. Normally I'd lose £3 to £5 doing that session that I did. Come back, obviously I had 250 ml of water, yeah, which is half a pound, because I had to go to the press conference then. Come back, then I did an hour and 40 minutes in the gym with Freddie. Pads, shadow boxing, sweat gear on again. Lost 0.4 of a pound, I think it was. I needed a drink again, so I had to have a bit. Then, I went in, went for a walk. 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, I got in a bath for 40 minutes, Epsom salt bath. Lost 0.2 of a pound. So I was finished at 2.8 pound over, yeah, and it wasn't budging. And I thought, I'm not doing any more because I can't, it's not moving. So I was just going to drain myself, and I knew what type of fight it was going to be. And I thought, I'm not risking my health. I thought, if the fight's off and you don't want to fight, I'll, everyone who's paid flights and accommodation, I will reimburse them. That probably would have cost me between 40 and 50 grand. But I would have done it. If the fight wouldn't have got ahead, I would have done it, because obviously it's my fault for not making the weight, but it was out of my control trying to do it, because I couldn't have done any more. I tried my hardest, and unfortunate, like I say, I had the fractured foot, but like I say, you learn from it, but people will go, well, why didn't you pull out? Because, when I first did it, because people had already paid their hard-earned money.
But is that the only reason why?
What? The why I didn't
when
pull
people
out.
suggest if your foot was in that condition, etc. Yeah, why didn't you just not fight? But is that the sole reason? Is because people?
No, I'll tell you what. That was half the reason. The other half the reason was I thought it was just going to come, and we were going to meet in the middle of the ring. At first, that wasn't my tactic. My tactic was, use the jab, good lateral movement, good feints, and keep offsetting it. But obviously, when I couldn't, my movement was restricted because of the foot. I had to just. I said to Freddie, we spoke all as a team, and I went, I can beat him in a phone box fight. I believe I can beat him in a shootout, just going at it, and that's how I thought he was going to fight. But you know what? He come out, he used his brain, he used his speed, and he boxed a very good fight. So, not taking anything away from him. He boxed a great fight, but that's why I didn't want to pull out. And the first 6 weeks of camp couldn't have gone any better. I was absolutely flying. I was, behind the jab. I was moving. I wasn't standing in front. Just all the little things that I know I need to get back to doing and making habits. Honestly, I was flying. But again, no excuses. I still thought I was good enough. Was going to be good enough to beat him on the night.
Eddie already kind of explains the reasons why you refused the second day weigh-in on the Saturday, because it just got to a point for you where you kind of just said, look, if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. But you didn't want to weigh in again.
Seriously, I really, because I know what I'd done to make the weight. I know I trained for the last 4 weeks with a fractured foot. For about 8 days, I couldn't even do anything. So I knew what I'd gone through to get to that point. But the other point I was making is, well, my punishment is a fine. Yeah, I'm getting fined, right? So I won't pay the fine, and I'll weigh in the next morning. So, but I'm not paying the $30,000 fine and then weighing in the next morning. Which one do you want? I'm not punishing myself twice. So obviously I was giving them the option. Well, what do you want me to do? Because Eddie had worked at a weight anyway. It was 138 the next day, which I woke up at 137 anyway. So I knew I wouldn't have been struggling to make that in the morning, but it was just the fact that, well, I'm being punished and I'm not being punished again. So that was it. You know, like I said, but I apologise for not making the matter. You know, I respect Manny Robles, I respect Oscar Valdez, the good people, and I didn't do it on purpose. You know, I didn't not. You know, when people thought I was doing it to come in heavy. I want to be a world champion. Why am I going to do that? You know, and some of the people that over here that are backstabbers, you know, and they know who they are. Why am I gonna? They know how diligent and professional I am, and yet they think I've come in and done it on purpose. When it's so embarrassing, really. But you know, I'm still make 126 easy. You know, I don't have to move up in weight because I've struggled to make the weight. 126, no problem.
How long before we can expect to see you back in the ring? What have the doctors told you, or your team told you?
To be honest, it felt like it was getting better. Except I got up today and it's sore. But no, I'll probably get another X-ray next week, hopefully, because then they say it takes 6 weeks for a fracture to heal. But because I was training on it and moving on it, I don't know whether that's slowed it down a bit. But I'm brief chat with Eddie before we come back, probably looking at August. But obviously the sooner the better. I know nothing else. You know, boxing is all I know, so it's about, you know, I'll get back in the gym, you know, as soon as I can start moving on it and get the clear off the doctor. But as soon as I can get back in the gym, so I want to get back to working on something, improving.
Just finally, I mean, do you feel like this is kind of going back to square one, as in trying to sort of get a world title shot again? To a certain degree. I'm not saying back to square one, but I'm saying you might need you a couple of fights before you can...
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not going to... I want good fights. I'm not going to come and fight, you know, easy fights. I want big fights. So if there's no big fights, then, you know, it's not going to interest me. You know, I'm not going to just plod along and, you know, I'll have another fight, you know, because I'll need to, you know, get another fight now, get back. All the main names in the division and all the champions are all, you know, Gary Russell's fighting Jojo Diaz, Selby, Warrington, Frampton's fighting Dunner, but then obviously the winner of that becomes Valdez's mandatory. So it's all tied up for a bit.
Yeah. Are you going to come out to Belfast?
Yeah, I probably might. It's a good fight. You know, it's an interesting fight, and so it's as a boxing fan, it's, so I'd go over to watch it because I think it'll be, you know, a good fight.
See Frampton's tongue-in-cheek tweet to you. I said, did you see Frampton's tongue-in-cheek tweet to you?
Oh, about
your weight.
Yeah, I seen that, which was a bit of a dig, but a jokey dig.
Oh yeah, considering his situation not too long ago, yeah.
And then he goes and writes an article, which is a load of bollocks. You know,
I've seen bits of the article. I don't know exactly everything in the article to quote from it, but what did he say?
I've only seen bits of what you can zoom in on Bingo, but other than that, what I mean is, it's irrelevant, really. Just needs to concentrate on Dunno at the minute. You know, talk a lot of nonsense, talk a lot of shit. That is what it is. But if he wants to settle it, we'll settle it in the ring again. So, and they'll go, oh, I've already beat you, blah blah blah. But listen,
it's a new weight.
It's
literally.
We do it at a catch weight. 128.8.
All right, well, listen, thank you very much for talking to us, Timmy Scott. Hope you get better soon and everything heals right, should we say?
Well, you are right, because it's the right foot.
Is it? There you go.
You didn't even know that, did you?
I did know it was your right foot, of course I did. I know what part of your nose it was as well. It's this... No, I won't. It's all right. It's all right. Scott, thank you very much for talking to us. Appreciate your time, and we'll
thank you.
definitely catch up with you soon. Top man.
First time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.